Yo. Give me a moment, I'm just making sure everything's good and I'm letting people know that we're on. Okay, I think we're all good. I can... where'd it go? Oh well. Take it off, where is it? I should probably remove this, seeing as it's not installed anymore. There we go. So hello everyone, welcome to another stream of The Witcher 3. Where we last left off, we were doing the Heart of the Stone DLC, and we're continuing to do that. We are now at a party, and we are trying to get Olgierd to have a good time at a wedding party.
I shan't stray a step from
Vladimir.
your side.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
I am always nice.
We'd have trekked from Kildare if we...
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
I am
We met in Oxenfurt.
tempted to do the other
Both
options as
studied
well.
medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you, as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Oh man. What I'm playing is Olgierd. No. I keep calling him Olgierd. Vladimir, so I guess he would ask this kind of stuff.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Whoops.
Why? Thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in. or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on, out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
No, I lost the last one.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
You never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very strange, I'd say.
How about you loosen up, Jonas? Jeez! If anything, I'm actually on freaking Lornimir's side on this, because he's not being a dick about it, he's being sort of like joking in most cases. Because, you know, if everything's perfect in the marriage and the marriage isn't that great, you're gonna have arguments and stuff like that.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Take part in the wedding activities until midnight.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw it myself.
So,
What's going on?
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scoop, sizzle sizzle.
ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Me? I mean, right now he's not a witcher, but sure.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horrid demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps if the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
Yeah.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
I'll try not to get it
You
then.
needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Copper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
Alright.
I shall find him.
We thank you and hope for the best.
Time to smell out a fire eater.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shawnee, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Alright.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Have fun, Shawnee. I'm gonna go find some stuff.
No, just lives down there like that.
The hound towards chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. A bone not so clean.
Why is it so
I've never seen
big?
two like this. One in an antle, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk. But beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Time for some hunting.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up.
How are you speaking to me when you're so far away?
Swimmingly.
Fire swallows with
Spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Missing man,
It's a
missing
cute little doggy.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
I'll use magics.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me.
Random ass deer.
Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore?
Your mouth did not move when you said that.
Roll over.
That's not rolling. Okay, that is.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
You're not going to make a dog eat its own tail.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
That's not a sip. You're just drinking the entire bottle at that point.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Here's your hat.
Cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest Cap. Always brought me good luck, it has.
Well, it didn't seem to
I'll
bring you luck
wear
with the
it for
demon.
every performance.
And he immediately put it on. Just magic. Pop.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
He
Was a
tiny.
monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Okay, fire reading. What's the trick?
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Seriously?
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
No, fine, I'll pay you.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's already got his due.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convincing.
Honourless prick. Olgerd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Maybe I shouldn't ask some of those questions.
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
I was saying, maybe I shouldn't,
Cats! Bear!
Bear. That. Tentpole. Hi.
This is the first time I've actually seen a boar in this game. What was I saying? Yeah, I think I should be more careful with my options. Because... what if I get a,
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got
bad
weak
option again?
eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master... believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
And then he explodes because he drank too much. So far nothing's happening, he's just sort of standing there waving a torch around. Nice. It's now 6 PM.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain. Look, 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 look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
I am kind of tempted to do the card game, but at the same time... Let's go over this.
What's taking you so long?
Hey, Swordmaster, welcome.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
No.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Beau.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Yeah. I'll join it. I can go for a swim. I'll bind all the shoes.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
It's not really a slipper, it's more a shoe. Whee! So it's a leather boot. Shoe thing. Or a cuffed shoe. I don't know what you fucking call it.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Good.
Think the slipping will be easy, don't it?
Now, where is it? That does not look like hers. No, that. Although maybe... Ah, maybe it's that one. Yep. You know what? I'm just going to pick them all up. That is a big ass shoe here. And while I'm down here, I'm going to save just in case it makes me give like the wrong shoe because I picked them all up. Although I should have saved before I picked up the shoe.
What?
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Clap, clap, clap. It's because he's using Geralt's voice, which is so monotone, it just comes across really weird.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The
Oh,
Witcher Geralt
hello.
and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Of course. And of course the Master Mirror has disappeared.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be. Yet should the meter rise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, the guy gave the mark is someone called Master Mirror, or
well, not to brag, but
Call it
the Man of Glass.
idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms.
I have to say, his hands are huge compared to Shani's.
Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart.
You literally asked if Geralt had a thing for her. You said yes.
Agreed. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
I'll try not to.
I'm curious what it's like when the ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably do the same, I guess.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Dim.
There we go, Gaunter Dim, that's his name.
What he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you
That was
talk.
5 minutes?
I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Talk to Master Mira at the wedding. Oh, I have to wait.
Let's do something.
Alright, I want to go talk to Master Mira, and he went this way. Hi there.
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread.
Flash villain named Mirror Master.
Balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe.
Actually, you would. It says like cook for 30 minutes. There you go.
Senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it.
Why is he being so weird about it?
Time is the key. Greetings, Sean. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Well then.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everett?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me?
Huh.
Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I will not listen to this. Not true, prove it. What is it? I don't like either of these because they could mean anything. Not true, prove it is like, okay, beat me up or something, but I'll just do not true.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
Hey.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She is here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pain imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Huh.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is...
It's getting windy.
Time is short.
You're such a dick, Tim.
I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Yeah! Party time!
Lies, not a word of truth. Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe it. And now revel on. Time well played.
Got some mud wrestling or whatever it looks like over there, and someone sitting over here. I kind of want to go do the card game. I'm going to do the card game. I'll beat their ass, because I'm a master cardsman.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insolence.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Oh my god. Vladimir, stop it.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Okay, did I get any new cards that I need to add to my deck? Yes, I do. I think that's pretty good. Let's go. Swap out you and you. I'll do the same. Did he literally get the same hand as me? Well, put him down. I mean, if you want to play like that, sure. I win. Yes, good. Let's go with you. tempted to hold, but at the same time, I think I might just go all in. Wow. Yeah, got a lot of gold cards. Yeah, you bastard. You son of a bitch. Okay. Let's go with, let's go with you. Wow. Okay. Because of that, I now can't use my freaking special ability. Oh no, I can. Never mind. Oh. What the fuck? What the hell? How is he getting all these cards? That was not fair.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager.
I'm not going with this.
We can't just
Here,
No.
Time.
Here, it.
And what?
No, fuck that. That was stupid. I should have won that, but because he just suddenly started having all these spy cards, it's like, oh, I'll just play them all now. And it's like, yes, I get it. It's a good tactic, but at the same time, fuck you. Had to go and spoil my fun using all the cards.
I shall do this. I shall
Skip.
I'm what that I've every you met. No,
Alright, let's actually drop some of these low cards. Let's drop you. Nice. Play you at the start so I get more cards. Thank you for that. See, now he's playing all of them right at the start. He got the same cards again? I think I'll play my launcher cards. Oh, I guess he's standing. place you down, I could play this. He's doing the exact same thing I'm doing. For God's sake. We're just never gonna run out of cards. Oh my God. There we go, you have that card. We have the same amount of cards now. This is going to be insane. Here, have another one of these. Do I have any more? I think now it's time to just lay everything down on the table. Why? You don't have a card that can be boosted. If I'm trying to see how much points I will get at the end of this. I might be maxed out. But then he also might be maxed out and I might need to save for the next turn. He's just gonna have so many freaking cards in the deck. You just took out your own cards. I will pass. Now is the true end game. I just have to put everything down now. Oh, its discarded pile is so big now. That's not going to do anything, but sure. So unless he pulls out some stupid card from out of his ass, he's going to lose. Yeah! There we go.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite the interesting picture, too.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
I'll think about it.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must.
God.
Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball. Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward. Next diversion.
I'm tempted to go talk to the lady sitting on the tree. Let's go check her out.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Okay.
No! Please, no!
What is this?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, me.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Okay.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? The king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain! Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
I can't really not now, so let's do it.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench
God.
into a pig, let alone a
He's
pig into a
terrified
pen.
of the pigs.
Let the Witcher give it a run.
Come on, piggies. Into the pen.
Painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Why is it not going the way I want? Okay, let's try one of these.
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
I'd very much like you to come in here. I may be cheating, but yeah. Hey Zara, welcome to stream.
See that, Shani? One pig penned.
Come on, get in here. Oh, I need to get him in the other one, I think. Get over there! Why are you taking so long to get into the freaking pig pen? Stop going round in circles! Pen number 2.
Feel foolish peasants.
I do not have a cute voice, do I?
Better. Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned King of the Swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hay seeds.
Wow.
Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course, but still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
Ah, I see.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing.
Yep, he is currently possessed by Vladimir von Everek, the brother of Olgierd, the guy we're doing this for.
Here.
Hello there.
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it.
But you will.
Not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
Damn it, I'm supposed to sound intimidating and cool, not cute.
A moment, my dear.
I can handle cute.
Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ooh, which one shall I do? Did he hurt when you fell from the heavens? My dear girl, you are a miracle. I'll go with the second one.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens.
Why, sir?
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn.
Let's zoom in.
Everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you going to do there? Talk some more?
Naturally.
Nah, just von Olgierd. Oh, goddammit.
We would
Vladimir.
dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I'd grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight.
Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everek of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Rah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
I'm now using a fence post. Get ready to be smacked. This is not going to be good for the brothers.
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swine.
Perfect fit for your...
Wow, that was easy.
Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Oh my god.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up.
Me?
She's gone. Is that how
I didn't do anything. You're the one in control.
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. with my hands.
Fine. I shall try.
I mean, you did try before.
Oh, Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
It's whatever. Let's do a flirty thing.
Dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate.
Why do you always want to go behind a barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Yes. Missed the fight. It was easy. We just slapped them with some boards. Go to the barn for the capping ceremony. The capping ceremony. I don't know what that is, but alright.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a bridesmaid.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
I shall make a speech and that's that. Very well, I won't. I don't know. Speech or no speech? What do you guys think? Because it could go one way. We could be like, don't do a speech. Because it's like, if we do a speech, it could go horribly wrong, especially with the way that Vladimir is. And the second one won't lead anywhere, I think. I have 1 for and 1 against. And I am unsure, so I'm going to do a thingy. What do you call it? A decision decider. Decision decider. Do a speech. Don't do a speech. Alright, decide. It's taking its time, come on. Decision. Oh man, it says to do a speech. I guess I'm doing a speech. Here we go.
No need. Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. Or tell me.
I did save earlier, so.
Rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble. I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had 1 or 2 groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. This, I think, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the cafe.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
The midnight chime has struck.
Jeez.
The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another shrine. Christ will hope eternal, pride will best be read, or she'll make you a cocoa in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? So the college flower must be said. Garland, 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 cow. You get the cow, oh, the calf, the hay. So you can be
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Nice. I saw that clipping. Did he? Okay.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Does dirt, but good.
You know it.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance. Their hair swirling.
At least didn't go
freely,
terribly
their
bad
bodices
with that
undone,
speech.
They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's
No
not
bad
come to call
Barricans.
me back, so why not
What?
continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Ah.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
It was an apple. A bad apple.
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly?
What, are you saying you're just knowledge?
Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett...
Which probably wouldn't be surprising.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding.
No!
Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
Aren't you supposed to be gone?
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools.
Hey!
Your friend
I'm both simple and a fool. Leave me alone.
Pick her some flowers or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
I can manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape.
They can't escape it. There's a thing called a divorce.
Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Okay. Well, getting drunk doesn't sound like a good idea. So I think I'll get her flowers instead. Recharge his character entry in the journal to find out what might cheer her up. Okay. I need to find Shani first. RGHIJKLMNOPQRS. There we go. May not be divorced in the times. I mean, I thought there was something earlier in the game that was talking about divorce. I don't know. Entered the Oxenfurt sewers, blah blah blah. No. Not bored by the company of Vladimir Everett, who showed her with the processions. She breathed a sigh of relief, for now she could spend more time with Geralt, who was much more sensitive and predictable, though Vlad would personally call him boring. Okay, I need to read this fully because I can't see anything at a glance. Entered the Oxenfurt sewers, expecting to hunt down a hideous monster, so you can imagine his surprise when down in one of these dank, slimy corridors he ran into Shani, an old dear friend. Geralt and I had first met this extraordinary woman years earlier when she was a cultish co-ed, but by this time she had grown into a dignified doctor and fearless field medic for the Redanian army. Geralt's not married, no, he's not. He's just in a long-term relationship with Yennefer now. I don't know if they are married. They might be. They might be later on. I don't know. I would have to actually check up on that, but I don't think they are. This latter role had led her and a unit of soldiers escorts to descend in the sewers. The goal was to gather some venom, monstrosity squatting, blah blah blah. Geralt encountered Vladimir von Everett, a reminder of the Persian. He came of feelings that lodged in his heart. For fear his public would mock them as overly outlandish. A friend on the academy. Some might let this unusual escort interfere with the enjoyment of the evening, but not Shani. Looking around at the tasteful wedding decorations, smelling the rich odour of berry-laden rowan. Huh. Rowan. Berry laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, one which summoned up fond childhood memories. Alright, so I think I need to look for a rowan then. Right, I need to be sure of that I've got the right thing, because I don't want to end up picking up like tulips or something.
Halfling became a witcher, eh? Oh.
A rowan. Shawnee mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
It said that she was fond of them.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
You damn right I am. I mean, what? It's just a stick. I've got a stick for her. Is the dog doing okay now? Hey, demon. But yeah, Shani, I have a stick with some berries on for you. She looks so sad. I'm so... Here, Shani.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You've got me, you've got friends. You've got me.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
That was actually really sweet, Geralt.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Wonder how late in the night this party's gonna go.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
It was alright. Well, that was literally my reply.
Not bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
There was.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
I don't. I actually kind of remember that. It was a good story. Well,
you
romance,
needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You can call me Da.
Oh, thank you, Da. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
They first met in the first game, The Witcher.
A bride's father and his son.
It's an old game.
Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
It's not like the 90s, but it's 2000s at least.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
I know.
They love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
You'd convince her.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really?
I don't think so. I know so.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Would have survived somehow, that's Vladimir, not me. I prefer you.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
See, Geralt's a lot more nuanced in his way because he's actually Geralt rather than someone pretending to be him. Or someone inside him. Oh. As a ghost. Inside him as a ghost. Possessing him. I should just say that.
Thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
I didn't get to choose, so... Can we not play matchmaker for Shani? You're taken. Hey.
So,
Geralt and Yennefer have, what do they call it? An open relationship? Like Geralt's allowed to have sexual relations with other people as well as Yennefer. If that I can't remember the exact specifics on it, but that's allowed it because that's why he's been doing it this whole time, because technically he's been with Yennefer for all of the games, he just hasn't remembered her until now.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Let's go back. I don't want to go any further than this. It's like, no,
promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
That's some random guy.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
That face. That was a good reaction.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
Roll me to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Huh.
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Touch each other? I mean, if you were on the moon, you'd like, you'd die because you have no air. Boat sex, the best kind. It's gonna be really uncomfortable though, because I mean, you got the wood everywhere. You could get a splinter. His nose moved. You don't usually see that. That was a shooting star. I'm sorry. I'm probably supposed to be taking heed of like the actual sex scene, but I just saw a shooting star. That was cool. Don't touch my scar. It kind of hurts. Is her neck glitching out? That's true, you could also capsize, that's bad too. This is getting quite intense. Okay, there we go. That's probably the longest sex scene in this game.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
You've been counting?
Keeping count.
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Okay.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thank you.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Bye, Shani. It was fun. I just got The Witcher 3 for PS4, but can you get The Witcher and The Witcher 2? I don't know about The Witcher 1. That is an old game, and I think that was for not Xbox. Not the original. Maybe Xbox 360. I know for a fact you can get it on PC. And The Witcher 2 too. The Witcher 2 too? The Witcher 2 as well. I am not sure. I'll actually have a look. Witcher 1, 2 and 3 are available on PC, on Steam and GOG and all that stuff. I'll see if you can actually get that. The Witcher 2 on PS4. Oh, wow. The Witcher 2. Developed for Windows, Xbox 360. Wow, it's not on PS4, PS3, or whatever one it was at the time. Huh. Okay. And then there was an enhanced edition, which again was for the 360 and Windows via Steam or GOG. Yeah, it looks like the first two aren't available on PS4 or PlayStation at all. So you might need to try and get it on Steam if you want to play that. Yeah, that's that mission done. And now we got to inform Old Gear that the task has been completed. I need to put my normal gear back on. This was a nice outfit and a nice scene, I guess. So woo! They're all on PC at least, right? Yeah, they're all on PC. You can get them on Steam or GOG, whichever one you prefer. Mastercrafted, Ursine. Ursine. There we go. Do I have the right weapons on? Ursine and Ursine. Cool. I do need to fix them. There we go. I've not played the first one in a while. The first one's like, it's really old. I've played the first two. I played both enhanced editions of those, and the first one is okay. In my opinion, I didn't really like it. I didn't like the combat. I think it's a bit clunky. Most of the voice acting is also kind of hammy. It's not terrible, it's just bleh. And then you've got the weird card collecting thing that you get when you slept with everyone. Each person you slept with, you got a new card for them. And it was...
Careful with them paws.
It was kind of boring. It was not really needed. Find it too cliche? Yeah. It is kind of cliched. What else? It also doesn't look that great, to be honest. It's actually quite... It's not terrible, it's just not as good as what the time it came out for was. It was actually kind of like a previous generation graphic and look. I have not seen that, so let's go check that out before I teleport. Where is the actual thing? All the way around Novigrad. But oh look, Witcher always bang. What? I think I know what you're trying to say, but yeah. Let's bang, or yeah, pretty much. But yeah, the first game's alright. If you can stomach like its old design and kind of dated looks, it's enjoyable enough. Second game is like much better in my opinion. It's a bit more open. It has better graphics, better story, better voice acting, and it feels more like an A game. Whereas like the first game was like a C, this one's like an A. Oh, more balls.
Come on.
Go away. Quen. You missed. Are they just going to keep running around? I can't really do anything with them. Ow. Fucking balls. I just want the chest, damn it. If I get them in the corner, I might be able to do better. Get out of here, Mr. Pig! Ugh. Why can I not eat? I'm pressing down, but Geralt won't eat. He refuses to eat the food I want to give him. To Camille, son of Kosa, this letter is your last warning. When I made you a hunter, I didn't have in mind for you to spend all your time hunting wenches. We've got boars breeding like rabbits, deer devouring our saplings, and wolves strolling calmly right outside the walls of our estate. Get to work, lad, or your career will end quicker than it started. Thaddeus Garin. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They each game they made a substantial improvement onto the sequel. It's like what sequels could be, but the thing is, it's like instead of it being like a little tiny improvement, it's like they jumped massively in quality. Like, the first game's okay, second game was great. This game is like fantastic. So it just shows what they could possibly do in the future with this series, or what they can achieve anyway. I should probably put the fast travel on the map so then I can get there quicker. We'll be finishing soon. I do want to hand this in before we stop, so let's go do that. Pretty much, yeah, commitment. They are committed to making good games. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. Zoom out. Whoosh. Higher vampires are more very powerful and extraordinarily intelligent. Even witches. I didn't get a chance to finish reading that. Thanks.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Man. Stay out of my way.
Got anything for an aching belly?
Wish they did more of Andromeda. Oh, you mean Mass Effect Andromeda?
So, you got a job for me.
I mean, yeah. If they had given it to an actual department that had made games before,
show me what you haven't,
and didn't just push it to the wayside, it probably could have been a good game. But unfortunately, nope. You do not have enough. You are useless to me. Good day, sir.
So.
That be all? How much for a herring? Crown apiece. Huh? Personally, I like.
Why is that blue?
Empty herring barrel. Stinks of fish.
What's this? Alright, you dismiss my good sir because I believe surprise attacks to be bad form. I wish to inform you that I will not tolerate any such more behaviour on my lands. If you choose to surround yourself with a company of lewd rabble most unworthy of a nobleman, that, sir, is your private affair. It is not my place to interfere, but I do not intend to allow them to turn my property into an arena for their brawling and whoring. The next time you and your churls enter my demesnes, you shall either respect my laws, or I will have you tied to a team of horses and dragged along the bottom of a rocky ravine. Consider this, good sir, before you and your company set foot on the lands again. Eric Dubois, often called the Dauntless. And I picked Reyes on my playthrough. We hardly see him. I was hoping to see more of him and kill.
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
He wrote you a letter. I look so cool in my armor.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Well, I need your third wish.
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you in the Mass Effect 3 thing. I've been meant to talk to you.
Out the barrel.
Oh, okay, there's a guy.
Come on, none of this dallying.
What the fuck?
Ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shits about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside.
Okay. His first wish was for me to get him the House of Borsodi, and we got him a tiny house. So he didn't say specifically what kind of house, so he technically wanted the deed to a mansion, but we didn't get that. We got the box that the deed to the mansion was in that looked like a house, so we technically got him a house.
Barrel. What was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep.
So yes, you did.
But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday, someone will find a way to take you down.
And that should trouble me why? I feel no fear, no regrets.
You don't feel anything, that's the problem.
The wise men of Oxenford claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death holds no surprises.
Okay, then just tell me the third wish then.
Two of your wishes. Time I learned the third.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
Third task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Oh wow, there's 4 options. Your third wish, now. Yes, I've loved. No, I've never loved. You don't give a shit. I mean, I would say that he has loved, so... Or he is in love. Sure, I'll just go with this.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible.
Succeed, and that's the end of me. Fail, and you'll not be back.
Third wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn?
Oh yes, otherwise we're just stuck
Fine.
at a stalemate when no one gets anything.
Listen well.
And I'm stuck trying to do your
I
stuff.
had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that blue. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
You're such a pain in the ass to deal with sometimes, Everick. I think with that, we'll have to stop here because we are now 15 minutes over the time. And we are now ready to continue this next week, where we shall be trying to do the last wish of Von Everick and seeing where that gets us. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, or live stream, as usual. If you like what I do, like and subscribe, check the description for Patreon donations, all that jazz. Next stream will be next week Tuesday, around about that time. Hopefully I should have the other game ready to go, so when we start doing Darksiders 2, we're about to see that, but we'll have to wait and see, because that's really dependent on how much space, because I'm actually running out of space on my computer, but that's beside the point. But yes, thanks for joining Swordmaster, thanks for joining Zara, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next stream. Hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Ciao everyone.